My name is Ian Walsh, and this is the Moment Money Matters with Hard Money Bankers. Today, I am joined. We've taken a couple peeks lately into a different world of the commercial space. A lot of people watching this are in the residential space, but I've come to find out there's a lot of interest in the commercial space, and I appreciate having today Ed Ginn and Ken Yanni on today, guys. I appreciate you guys reaching out. Actually, Ken reached out to me, so thanks for joining me today.
Yep. Glad to
So,
be here.
yeah, so I wanted to talk about with you guys. Now, your company, Equity Realty Brokers, you guys, so Ed, you've been in this a long time, being since about 1995. You've had divisions of the company. You've kind of seen before the interview we talked, we had some contacts in common because the commercial world, at least the large commercial world, people tend to know each other. That's you know a lot of people in this region. You guys did about 80 million in sales last year, so you're on the map without a doubt. So people are gonna know who you are. But explain to me, and explain to the people watching exactly what your larger brokerage does for the commercial space. Like explain what that is.
Well, Equity Retail Brokers, we're a firm of 19 brokers. We have three divisions. We've got a retail leasing division, we got a tenant representation division, and we got an investment sales division. So people would probably know us by some of the tenants we represent. We represent Starbucks. As one example, we do work with a lot of banks. We've done work with PNC. We've done work with Bryn Mawr Trust, Beneficial Bank. So the company is well known in the region. We've got a good footprint, got very good people that work for us. We take pride in the fact that the brokers that work for us, it's a real family atmosphere. And everybody gets along, and we share leads amongst each other. And as you were talking about the commercial space itself, we're focused in on retail, and we might overlap and do some type of office work or do something in the apartment world as it is associated with one of our owners. But if it was an apartment building, we would probably refer it to somebody like Ken Weller, or we would refer it to him, because that's not the space that we're in.
Gotcha. So you guys focus Starbucks. I mean, that's great. Perfect. Everybody knows Starbucks. So if you said the two differences in the two different worlds, you get a 100-unit, multi-unit building. You're calling up Ken saying, not my space. I have a Starbucks that needs representation or sold. You're the guy that people are calling. Is that the pretty clear line in the world that you guys are in?
Yeah, that's correct.
Perfect. Okay. So now everybody understands from the first video who you guys are, what you guys do. People love these videos because the commercial brokerage, like I said earlier, is just like this ghost of a world that nobody really knows. So when you get to put a face with like who moves these massive transactions, people get pretty excited. So hopefully everybody understands now you guys are real. You're not ghosts, and you guys move some pretty big properties. We'll get into a little bit more. So how do people contact you if they have, like, if I am Starbucks and I want to call you guys for representation? Who do I reach out to?
Well, that would generally be the tenant representation group in our office, and that's Rob Santman and Brian Wordy and Rich Zeller and David Goodman. They're generally in that space, and there's some other people that do some tenant representation. But generally, those guys are on top of the tenants that are moving around, and they've got great relationships with professionals at those firms that have been there maybe 15, 20 years. So those guys, Rob and Brian, they know people, and they've known them for 15 or 20 years. Somebody doesn't just walk in to a major corporation and get transferred into the assignment of being the site selection guy for that company. They've been in the business for 15, 20 years. Rob and Brian have been in the business for 15, 20 years. So
Sure.
It's a small group of people that know each other.
Gotcha. That's right. That's the whole story of the commercial world. A small group of people that know each other that do a lot of work, a lot of business. So, as everybody knows, I'm Ian at Hard Money Bankers, and we'll be on for day 2 with you guys back for more, a little bit more in depth. Thank you.